everyone, my name is Salima. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I give inspiration on fashion, travels, and lifestyle. Today, I've got a guest who is also my friend Bien. We'll be sharing experience as international students in the UK. Come with us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Cheers. Cheers to good life.
Cheers to good life.
I'd like you to introduce yourself to my audience.
Yeah. Hello everyone. My name is Bien. I'm come from Vietnam, and I'm the host friend. I come to UK for study sustainable energy and entrepreneurship in the University of Nottingham, and I just graduated in the last September.
Oh, congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.
I saw the pictures. They are lovely. How was the experience? How was your course? You're from Vietnam. How was it as an international student in the UK, in Nottingham?
So when it comes to the studying, I feel satisfied about what I learned in the UK. Like I learned a new thing, not only about my subject, but also how I can have a critical thinking.
Oh.
Yeah. And when it comes to the life in UK, I have a lot of things to share you today. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure we are all ready for all the juice you have to give us. So in the UK, I mean, one of the challenges international students face is accommodation. How was it for you to get an accommodation?
Yeah, from my experience, I spent around 2 weeks in a short-term accommodation. Luckily, I found a house where I share with the house today. We share the kitchen.
It was basically HMO, so we only share the kitchen. So everyone has their own room, their bathroom, and their toilet.
The house is good for me, and I stayed there for nearly 1 year because I have my in-suite room, and I have many friends from the Nigeria, from the India, so I can learn many things from this culture and this experience.
Yes, so it was actually a very good experience, like having to live together in the house. You're from Vietnam. We had people from the other guys. I think they were from Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
Then we had someone from Iran. Then we had like a British guy. Then later we had somebody from India as well. So it was like a multicultural house, and then we were able to learn from each other's culture. I mean, it was really a beautiful experience.
Especially the food, right?
Especially the food, because I mean, we all cooked together in the kitchen, and it was an amazing experience. And we get to talk about like different things, culture, how it is in our country, the kind of food we cook, how we eat, and we also like invite each other to eat. It was a very good, balance, like multicultural balance for us in the house. And moving away, I mean, we eventually all moved out. Everyone, graduated or moved to a new place, moved to a new house and all that. So everybody has. So it was a very beautiful experience. I would recommend some websites where you can easily find house. The first one, which is the easiest one, where we found our house, Spare Room.
Spare Room, yeah.
Spare Room is mostly no agent house. They are mostly directly from the landlord, so you get the house directly from the landlord. No agent fees, no extra costs, apart from some landlords may want you to pay deposits, and some may not want you to pay deposits. So Spare Room is one place to go if you're looking for a house. Do you know another one we can recommend?
Zoopla.
Yeah, Zoopla. I think I know Zoopla as well. And then there is another one on the market.
Yeah.
Another one, Rightmove.
The Rightmove, yeah.
Yeah, Rightmove.
Yeah.
So they've got like a couple of different ones. So these are like where you can get houses. So we're talking about how to make friends in the UK as international students. There are a couple of places where you can make friends.
Yeah, a lot of places university event.
Yes, university events. Apart from just attending lectures and meeting your classmates, there are a couple of societies you can join in your universities, depending on your interests and your hobbies, and that you would be able to meet people with like minds. Okay, for instance, if you like traveling, there is a traveling society. If you like arts, if you like fashion, if you like writing, if you like reading, if you like drama, music and all that, there are societies that you can join in your university. Other events you can meet people in your university, career days, conferences, and a couple of events like that. So look out for these events. They would normally send you emails.
Yeah.
Yes, or you go to your university website to see upcoming events that you can attend, and then you get to meet people. Also, if you go to like my school, they've got like global lounge. So if you go, do you have global lounge in your school?
Global.
Yeah, so we've got like global lounge where you meet people from different places.
Oh, okay.
So every Thursday they give free lunch.
Oh yeah, we call it like a global coffee in my university.
Okay, my university, so we call it global lounge. So every Thursday they give free lunch between a certain time. Is it around 1 p.m?
Yeah.
So if you go there, you meet a lot of people. But on days that they are not giving lunch, people always like go there. Maybe after your lecture, even days you don't have any lectures, you just want to meet people. Yeah. You go there, you meet people from different places, other international students from different countries and all that. So you can make friends from there. And then we've also got the student union.
Yeah, student union.
Yeah, so the student union building, you also meet people. You meet lots of students there. So if you go there, you may be able to, make friends and all that, and maybe in the library. But it's just that in the library you're there to study anyway. So you
cannot make some noise.
You cannot make any noise.
Another place to make friends, from my experience, is going to the church.
Yeah.
Even I'm not a Christian, but I join this community because I want to have someone to talk with, and we gather every Sunday. I think it's wonderful because in this life many people become like lonely.
Yes.
But still have a place. No matter who you are or where you're from, you are teacher or you are student, we gather together and we sing together, and we pray for the happy and for the peace for the people. Yes. I think it's a wonderful place. Try.
Yeah, you should try, definitely. Try to go to church, go to mosque, go to whatever religion you think you are. What would you say has been your highlights of being in the UK? What is your most memorable moment?
I think the most memorable moment is definitely when I travel to many places in UK.
How is it like not working, just facing your studies and being able to travel, live the life, spend the money and all that? How has it been for you?
Yeah, I feel like I'm quite enjoying my life compared to my friend.
You traveled a lot.
Yes.
You traveled a lot, and while we were working, you were traveling. How many cities have you been?
Maybe around 20 cities.
I'm sure it's more than 20 because I've also been to close to 10.
10.
And you travel a lot more than me.
No, because I just consider some city have something to remember.
Yes.
Like a wow factor landscape or beautiful architecture.
Yeah, sometimes you repeat those cities, you go back there and all that.
And I really like London and Edinburgh. For me, it's the two most beautiful city in the UK. Yeah, especially Edinburgh.
So let's talk about places you can visit in Nottingham. Our recommendation, if you live in Nottingham, is the Wollerton Park. Nottingham is the city of cave, so if you're looking for where to go, there are some caves in Nottingham that you can visit, and some of the caves they've got pubs.
Yeah, they even have a pub in the cave.
Yeah, they have pubs in the cave. So if you're looking for where to visit in Nottingham, definitely visit our the Nottingham caves. Okay, and then where else in Nottingham?
The Coney Park. You've been there before?
Which one?
The Coney Park in the NG2, the park. And you'll get lost. You remember?
You didn't have to say I got lost.
Yes, of course.
You didn't have to tell everyone I got lost. Yeah, the Coney Park is
Coney. That might be Coney.
Coney Park.
Yeah.
So they've got like two. That's it. That park is amazing. Is it in NG2 or NG4?
Yeah,
I think it's in Colleague. Victoria Embankment is also a very nice place, and they have lots of activities there in summer.
The park near the Beeston, the Attenborough Park.
Yes, we've got a lot of a couple of parks here in Nottingham. So wherever you are, if you're living in Nottingham, I'm sure like in the other cities as well, you would have local markets. So it's just a matter of you finding out where your local market is, and visit. Buy the things you want to buy in bulk. If you want like pepper, vegetables, fruit, food items generally, flowers, different things, they're always extremely cheap. Okay, you get things for like 80% off what you get in the big stores.
I bought a big bowl of the cherry with
Yes,
just £2.
£2, and then like a bag of ginger.
Yeah.
For £2 as well. The other day I needed to get ginger, and then I went to one of the stores. One piece of ginger was 80p.
Oh,
whereas in Beeston, I almost trekked from there to Beeston that day, because in Beeston you buy like a bag for £2. What are the challenges you faced as an international student in the UK?
Yeah, for me, for the international student, the most challenging thing for me is adapt to the how to study in the UK, because it's totally different with my country. Because in the master degree, I'm studying master, and it requires more self-study, and I need to read a lot by myself and they really take the critical thinking into account, because it's not only you learn from the teacher, it's about how you interact with the teacher to improve your critical thinking and to earn something by your own. Yeah, and it's also the thing like I need to adapt every day. Yeah, and it's one of the most challenging thing for me. Yeah.
In this country, they are quite critical about studying. They are critical about referencing. They are critical about plagiarism. So all these things you have to really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And like my friend recently was telling me about somebody that had like 50% plagiarism.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And the person, they set a panel for him,
God.
and the person might get in trouble. I mean, if you have like a high plagiarism on your assignments or your classwork or something, it could get you in trouble. One thing I didn't really get anyone to tell me was the Turnitin. Do you need it? Yeah, do you use it in your school as well?
Yeah, I check it every time before I submit my
Yeah, so I didn't know about that. So why? Yeah, I didn't know because
oh my god.
nobody told me. So always use the Turnitin, okay? Always use it to check your assignments before you submit to your lecturer. If you have high level of plagiarism or
similarities,
or similarities and all that, it's going to tell you, and then you can quickly correct that before you submit to your lecturer. Okay, so that's one thing to take huge notes of.
The second thing is how to overcome the loneliness, because living in a different country and a lot of stress from the study and sometimes from work. So that's the reason why sometimes you feel very lonely and feel depression sometimes. You still remember the last time when I do my dissertation, I feel depression, and you are the person who talk with me. You ask me what happened to you when you go to the kitchen and see I'm not so happy. Yeah, and then I share my story and you help me.
Yeah, so I'm happy I was able to help. What advice do you have for international students that would be coming to the UK or that might want to come to the UK?
Yes, I think there are a lot of advice, but I just point something I really think is really necessary for you. Firstly, try to learn about the culture, respect other people's culture. Because one time I go to the halal supermarket and I ask for, do you have a pork here?
Oh my god.
I feel so embarrassing because I know they didn't have the pork in this culture. So it's also my mistake. So I learned from this experience, and also you learn from the culture of your friend from India or some country, because they also have this own value. You need to respect it. Yeah. And the secondly is try to take advantage of everything the student can have, like the student discount or the free vaccine or the medicine from the student insurance. Yeah, and also like try to experience more the thing in the UK.
To be honest, I don't know there's any free vaccine. I'm aware that sometimes your GP would send you, I mean GP means hospital in this country, so your hospital will send you letters to come for like some checkups and all that, but I didn't know there is any free vaccine.
For example, the girl in my country for the HPV vaccine is quite expensive in my country, but in UK you can get it. If you under like a 26 or something, you can get it.
Oh, if you're under 26.
Just come to the GP and ask them, I want this vaccine. Do you have any place I can get the vaccine or not? And they will give you the number. You contact to them and book the appointment. Normally it's like in the Nottingham City Hospital. Yeah, you can.
Yes,
you can
so
get
yes,
it.
that's rightly said. You can get a couple of vaccines for free in this country. In addition to that, I'm aware you can do a couple of tests. Normally, there are a couple of tests you can do in this country that you don't have to pay a dime. So for instance, if you're sexually active and you want to do like some tests, STIs and all that, you can do a couple of tests in this country that are free, absolutely free. And it's in some countries you have to pay a lot of money for them, you know. So you can do up to like 6-7 tests and they will do everything for you for free. So it's just a matter of having the right information, and that is what we are dishing out to you now.
Just pick out what you want.
Whatever you want, ask. As a student, you get student discounts on virtually everything. So don't forget to always ask. And when you go to a shop, if you don't see it, they ask them that do you have any discounts for students? Even online shopping, they've got loads and loads of discounts for students. Okay,
you can do the student bin or
student
uni
bin.
days.
Yes, uni days, student bin. Most businesses, they've got discounts for students, so don't miss out on that. Okay, enjoy it while it lasts. Because it's not going to be forever. I mean, we are no longer students, we no longer get all those discounts. So don't miss out on these discounts while you are still students, even on bus pass. And talking about bus pass, did you say you can get a year pass?
Yearly ticket.
Yearly ticket for your entire period of study, and it's always extremely cheap.
For bus, just around 140 for a year.
For 1 year. So, and if you're buying daily, you're going to spend probably like ×3 or ×4 of that amount. So it's better if you've got the money, just buy your 1 year ticket and case closed. Okay, regarding like jobs, if you want to get a job, well, people like, it depends on what you want. If you don't want to work, like BN didn't work throughout his course, I worked a little bit. I mean, sometimes I work once a week.
You want to gain experience or you just want to have money? It depends on you.
So as a student, most students just want to make money because you can only work 20 hours. Most companies will not give you a full-time appointment with 20 hours anyway. So it's just to make money. So it's just for you to look for whatever job you think you can do that suits you. You may not get the perfect job. So if you want to travel in this country, learn to book in advance. And as a student as well, or not, try to get your rail card if you like to travel by train. Okay, try to get your rail card. You get like 30% discount on your travels. And in addition to that, try to book ahead of time.
Even for the course, you also can get some discount with your student
card. So generally this country,
the students.
The students are living the life. So while you are students, my dear, try to take advantage. Try as much as possible so you get all the information you need from your university website. Learn to read in this country. Learn to read. Okay, so it's not like my Nigerians, we are not like readers. I don't know if Vietnamese people, if they like to read, but in Nigeria, we are not like read instructions and all that. So if you in this country, especially if your religion doesn't permit you to eat certain food, you need to learn to read. For instance, if you're a Muslim, if you don't want to eat pork in this country, please, whatever you're buying, make sure you read it. Make sure you read the ingredients. Okay, if you go to the supermarket, make sure you read everything and just be sure you're doing the right thing. Generally read. If you have any assignments and all that, read. If you have any questions, contact your teacher, send them an email. If they grade you, if you don't understand the grade and all that, send them an email. They are always happy to help. Okay, the lecturers are always very nice and happy to help. So don't just keep quiet if you don't understand anything. They are happy to come back and tell you again and again and again. Okay, so you're going back home in a few days. What would you have done differently if you had the opportunity to start all over?
Yes. For me, I will try to go to the library more
Oh.
because you know, if I go to library more, I read more, I can like increase my score. Like I can have a more reference to have a more point of view in my dissertation or my assignment. Also, I got a good score, but I'm still like it still have a room for me to improve.
To improve, yeah. Of course.
And also, some event in the UK I missed because I'm just think like okay, I can do it later or something like that. If you want to do something, think about like you can have a more experience if you do it.
Yes.
Yeah, because people normally regret about what they didn't do.
It's really like a delight, you know, to have met you in the UK, and
Yeah.
it's an absolute pleasure to also have you on my vlog. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us today, and hope to see you next time on the next episode. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe now. See you next time. Bye.
Bye bye. See you.